When trying to determine how much money you would need to be financially independent, I typically just use a 5% number. And so if you say, well, what would $5 million dollars get me? You take 5% of that and say, could you live on $250,000 a year? Yes or no? And if the answer is yes, then maybe $5 million dollars is your goal. You can do this with a bunch of different numbers and find what works for you. This is also assuming that that whole, say, $5 million dollars is invested in something that would be growing, much more than 5%. So for example, if it was in the S&P 500, it should generate about 10% a year. So you would be able to live off that amount of money, and your investment should still grow on top of that, which is a nice benefit. But I typically just use 5%. Other people say use 4%. You can use that number too.